Hi YouTube, people. I know it's been a little while. I've been slacking a little bit. Things have changed, obviously a lot. But I got my ID now. Uh, I'm gonna give you. I'm not gonna give you all a full. Obviously, I'm sitting in a different vehicle, so. Um, the S10 is, as far as right now, I'm actually not gonna build that. In fact, I got it. I got kind of sold, and I say kind of because the guy's a Charlie Brown person. He's wishy-washy. Unfortunately, I'm kind of stuck in a situation where I gotta see what he's gonna do, kind of deal. And yeah, to be honest with you, I wish I knew beforehand. To be honest, to be quite clear, I wish I knew literally before. Like literally before I fucking, I'm not gonna lie about it. I wish I knew honestly before I tried. I did deal with him on it. Because I don't do his style of back and forth and on the things and readjusting and reneging and then on prices. But anyway, I'm gonna guess this is gonna get its own dedicated video. I'm gonna go ahead and show you some of the interior because the fact that I'm here and you can see it. This is a 2000 Nissan Frontier extended cab V6 4x4. I know that's a no duh because of the shifter right there and the 5-speed. I got this on a trade buddy of mine. He let me buy this on payments, surprisingly, and believe me, I'm very thankful on that. Like beyond thankful for that. Not even gonna lie. It is steep for what I'm paying for it, but it's actually not a bad truck at all, honestly. Other than the bed's definitely toast, but I can definitely fix it later. I mean, I'm not worried about that. I can make it pass enough with that, and then I'll build a flatbed if I keep it long enough to put a decent flatbed on the back of it and use it as a utility gopher truck. Honestly, don't need everything to be perfect, like literally. It's a nice looking truck. It's too good. The frame's too good of shape, and the motor and transmission's too nice of a shape for let's just let it go. And it wouldn't be that difficult, honestly, to rewire it to make it have a nice little flatbed on it. So that being said, I'm supposed to be nice. A couple of videos I can show where talk about the ideas if I keep it to actually. Now, this truck is a 5-speed, and for those who are wondering, I can't drive 5-speed in these kind of trucks. They're not my friend. Usually they're not. And this one's, like I said, I'm gonna if I plan on keeping it long term, I'm probably just gonna see how much of it would be to convert it to an auto eventually. Now my roommate that's currently living with me, hence the term roommate. We're he can drive a 5-speed, and that'd be great because he doesn't work like I do. And that would be that he could drive me to and from work and make our life a lot easier. Plus, shit, be way better, honestly. So I'm not worried about it. That's one of the reasons why I got the 5-speed, because of like, hey, or worst case scenario, eventually I could just change it out to a 4-speed automatic. And they made, and the funny part is about this truck, they actually made 2 versions. You can get on the column, or you can get actually a column shift right here, which is kind of neat in a lot of ways. I'm kind of debating back and forth on it. Like I said, I'm probably going to see if I can see how much of a pain in the ass it is to transfer it over. If it's not too big of a pain in the ass, I'll just probably just change it over, because this is a nice truck, in my opinion. Is it a best truck in the world? No. By far means hell no. But is it a nice solid A to B beater? that could be used as a shop truck, any daily driver. Yeah, easily, like super easily. Plus, it being a extended cab, and it has a moonroof too, by the way, which is really cool, in my opinion. Now, I would like to find another factory bed for this, but that's probably gonna be like finding a needle in a haystack, literally. Because there's not a lot of these that, I don't know a whole lot of these laying around, and they do, they're probably gonna want to. They're probably gonna want a pretty penny, which, to be honest with you, I probably would honestly pay them for that, for a decent bed. But depending on if it's like sky high, I'm not gonna bother because I'm paying out the butt for it as it is on this truck. But it's actually not a bad truck. It's got the V6 in it, which is a 3.3, which they made a supercharger version of this, which is really nice in my opinion. So if I actually wanted to add a little bit more pep in the step, as they would say, this actually would be pretty sweet. As far as the get to go places, and that's not going to beat the world speed record, but if I wanted to add more power, I can bolt it on literally and not have a whole lot of problems, which I think is pretty awesome. It doesn't have door panels. Once again, I would have to source them out if I wanted it. I could actually look up and see if I can find some. I mean, I could probably go on eBay and buy it. Same thing with the bed, honestly. I could probably pick up one and get it shipped to the house literally if I really, really wanted to. Might have to at one point. Who knows? Because, like I said, this actually truck's pretty well worth it, honestly, in my opinion. It's not a bad truck. I would like to keep it. And, surprisingly, it's not a Chevy, it's not a Ford, it's not a Dodge. Just kind of neat and small and gets what it needs done. I mean, now, I know some people are going to say, well, that's if you're going to build it. I'm like, yeah, if I'm going to build it. I'm not going to say I am. I'm not going to say I'm not. That's also, I'm going to do a little dedication build video of it. And yes, it likes to do work. That's cool. It's always nice to know, honestly. Finding some shit out that I didn't know about. Hey, the back one does too. Shit. I got lucky on that one. But other than that, I mean, who knows? I might trade this for a decent Silverado or F-150. Who knows? I mean, I'm not against Ford. I'm not against Chevrolet. Dodge, I kind of don't really want one unless it's a Dakota and it's not the 4.7 version. It's like a 318 or a 360 version, to be honest. Because the fact that it is 4x4 and it's actually pretty nice. But honestly, this is pretty sweet and, totally runnable and totally, there's a lot of things that's really nice on this. But like I said, this is just a, beater with a heater for the time being. This guy's owned this truck for a long time. I got off him. I'm the third owner apparently on this truck. This is, like I said, 2000. And I say going to be third owner because I'm going to pay him honestly. This is not a bad truck at all. I already put a $500 deposit down on it. It's actually got brand new brake lines on it, and that's how I got here. So, can't beat that. And brake lines and calipers and whatnot. So yeah, I'm gonna literally have that sitting here, and then so all I have to pay him is, honestly, is at this point, is, if I'm being truthful about it, about $1,900 left on the total on this truck, because of the rim and tires he didn't want to originally sell with me, and I wasn't gonna do it until we got it up here, and then on the rims and tires, and then I looked on Marketplace and he kind of threw a deal I couldn't refuse with the rims and tires on it. I was going to let it sit on blocks for a little bit, but he threw a deal I couldn't beat on it, and $200, and not a bad deal in my opinion. But anyway, sorry I spaced out for a minute. I'm just thinking in general. Yeah, this is gonna be a nice little setup. To me, this makes perfect sense. Um, I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. If I don't get rid of this truck, I'm gonna try for what I'm gonna do is if I do not keep it, like I'm gonna be making it nice enough to where I can definitely trade, no problem. Yeah, I'm definitely fix the door panels. Yeah, I gotta resell it if I don't, and the only way to properly resell it is would have, with me, would be with door panels. Now I know he was gonna say, "Wow, you're really gonna pay," but hear me out. Well, obviously you are if you're. A lot of that's actually a huge chunk of it. Well, almost half of it is. I mean, I would only realistically have honestly about $1,200 in real cash in the truck because the income tax is actually literally free, and that's like not a joke. And plus, it's not all my income tax either. It's just a huge chunk of it. I still have with my state, with my state, I will have definitely quite a bit of money laying back, and I can definitely pay it then on a few things and catch up a few extra bills. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie about it. It's gonna be rough as fuck. $400, basically a month, just in freaking that alone is gonna be pretty much the death of me, like literally. But he's willing to make payments on it. That's the reason why I'm paying what I'm paying, which is like I said. The reason why it's not so bad is this is broken down is like 1,000 of it's coming income tax. Yeah, I put $500 down deposit on it, yes, but realistically I only had like $260, and the vehicle I sold for like $5. So take some money in that consideration. So I made a profit on that. So realistically, at this point, I'm out at the $2,400. About what you knock off 19 from the other. I mean, I'm basically more or less getting it for roughly 20. I'm basically picking it up for like $1,160, more or less, for me. And that's not really that bad of a deal, considering now. Because I'm what I'm doing is I'm paying about $400, $400 to $600 before my income tax hits. So I'll have quite a bit of that knocked hugely down, and the truck will be pretty much paid for as soon as the income tax, and that'd be like 600 plus the 5, which is 12. If I give them that point, it's $1,200, and that's what I expected the taxes to hit. Plus that right there, not a problem. Now that's what I'm going to tell them, like, okay, I'm waiting on the truck, taxes on it, and I'm like, now, like I said, I might end up getting some money back depending on when the taxes hit, or I won't pay as much from the income taxes depending on how it hits, legit. But most of that will be sent through Cash App. The huge part of that will be sent through Cash App. That's how I did my taxes, and I've seen how much I'm gonna get, and it's gonna be awesome as hell. Gonna love it. I mean, I love that stuff, and I'm gonna do a state, and that's gonna be even better. I did get my ID. At one point this year, I'm gonna try to get my learners. That'd be awesome as hell. Loving that idea. Right now, I'm got my ID. That was pretty much the fastest in and out. I'm not gonna lie about it. It was like, this is gonna be like all over the place video, like another life update video or vlog, another life vlog. That was like, it was like less than 20 minutes we were in and out of, honestly, DMV. That was like the easiest freaking day. I mean, it literally was. It wasn't hard at all. They used my old ID, didn't even bother for my social. I didn't ask for my social or any of that shit. Filled it out. Boom, boom. Went over to the thing, got my thing, boom, took a picture, boom. They gave me a photocopy, boom, I was out the door after I paid $20. Like, literally, it was that simple. So, loved it. So, I mean, I also love it. It was pretty cool. I got that done, and I'm super proud of that because that means I can actually have. Now I'm waiting for stupid them to show up in the mailbox, which is kind of a butthole. After it shows up in the mailbox, then I'm pretty much gonna be a-okay, honestly. And what sucks is that they're business days. It means I could wait up to 10 to 14 days on business days, which really fucking blows. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I could buy alcohol now with a temporary ID. That's why I got paper money, which is kind of annoying. But outside of that, it's not a big deal. And then once I get that, I can actually apply for different jobs around here, which is what I plan on doing. If certain changes don't happen at my workplace, I'm gonna try to find another secondary job that bridge the gap a little bit, have a little bit more money rolling in. That would definitely most definitely improve. And who knows, maybe if I get another job, I mean, if I get a job that pays more money than McDonald's is. Oh, for those who are wondering, I work at McDonald's. I do work at McDonald's. I'm not saying which one or whatever, but I do work at McDonald's, and if I get paid more money, if they're willing to give me more money than I was making originally with McDonald's, then yeah, I'm definitely not a problem. I'm definitely gonna be like talking about different hour changes at McDonald's, if not quit. Just depends. Like I said, I'm just playing the waiting game, but who knows? Now, I'm not gonna lie about it. If my storage changes, like my hours change back at McDonald's, then there's no point in me, leaving me. I mean, there's no point in me leaving there if my if my hours get changed to the better, not the worse. I mean, I'm not gonna lie about it. Like, if I make back what I was making originally, yeah, I don't really give a crap to do so. Keep staying there because I mean, making decent money. Because I was making originally about $1,400-1,500 a month, and now I'm making about, I'm not really quite sure, to be honest with you. I think it's like 8 or 9. So, which is kind of huge, especially if you're used to like major stuff, major changings. I mean, that's quite a bit of major changing. And like I said, I've been playing struggle build this, struggle build that, taking care of this. I mean, surprisingly, like I said, everything pretty much works out, and it's been working out pretty nicely. And I'm definitely gonna have to figure out how to get certain things again. That'd be fantastic. I'm gonna try to apply for more get food stamps going again. That'd be super dope, honestly. Sorry about that. I'm just playing with some of the buttons on this truck. But yeah, that's all I gotta say really on this video. Been a great day. Spending a pretty good month. I mean, winter's thankfully almost over, which means honestly, there's gonna be less money spending honestly, which is gonna be great, which means they're gonna be lower on the it's gonna be less money on the well, it just means in general it's gonna spend less money on electric, and that's gonna be fantastic. It's gonna be super nice, because I ain't gonna lie about it, it's mainly my big eating bill, as I would say. But we're trying to get solar, and if we get solar done here, then that's not going to be a real problem at all. That's going to actually disappear on the electric bill, which is going to be really nice, actually. It's going to be fucking nice. But anyway, I'll catch y'all. Like I said, I'll do another video before too long. You guys are going to at least see because I mean, I got truck, so I got to do, I got to do a walk around deal on this truck. Probably do tomorrow, or because the sun's definitely going down and whatnot. But yeah, I'll catch y'all in the next video. Bye. Have a good one.